doesn't still have that much fun in the lane. This one does, and that's the Quinn. Okay, that's what Rascal wants to do, and this is what we were expecting, right? Like,
and it's actually Pleta on the Varus. Now, remember, Pleta is a former AD carry player, so he definitely could end up just playing it and farming here, or it might just be Teddy's playing the play with farming. I don't think that is going to be the case, but it is.
It won't be. I don't think it'll be support Varus.
No, I don't think so either, but
on to the Varus. Let's jump into the Rift here for game number 3. KT roster, Hana, 2 set.
KT fighting!
DRX, Hana, 2 set.
DRX fighting!
Whoa!
Try to get the energy up.
Quite a few times in the past, it was Keen that was really a quintessential Quinn player. That was the wrong use of quintessential. I don't use it all that often, and I decided that I needed to use it now. Really? Really, Atlas? Is that really what you needed to do? I'm not entirely sure.
Teddy is farming.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be...
support Varus.
It's the support Varus once again, and this is something that he has given a try before.
And I do appreciate this, given that...
Yeah, Deft is just hopping on over. There is the snare, and it's so beautifully done as well as he picks it up. That is the Rend that's going to lock down first blood, as now Beryl and Pleta are fighting. Pleta has some more powerful auto attacks, so Beryl's going to back away, and Beryl going to take control of the lane and shove that one in by the looks.
And the support ends up getting the kill for DRX, whereas the Kalista gets the kill here for KT. And
oh yeah, true. So I saw the Varus got the kill, and I'm like, oh, that is correct. That's the one that's supposed to get it. But no, it's the Hui that should theoretically be the one.
Yeah, and so the Kalista should actually get a pretty large advantage from this. Does have the refillable pot now, and the longsword picked up as we're just constant action, I guess.
Yeah, BDD is in so much. He's just dead. He's just really, really dead. And now Pyoshik is looking for Sponge, but he knows that Rascal is just here.
Beryl doesn't hit that double root. And Rascal says, I'm going to gank mid. I'm going.
Volts in, gets the ignite.
Yeah, he's like, this is it. And that was it, in fact, for him. He is having the game of his life.
At least survive.
So the cool thing about the Hui, whether it's support or it's AD carry, is it has insane wave clear, and Teddy's using that well. Sponge has the fast track.
Yeah, that is a flash forward, and the Gaping Maw is fantastic from Teddy. Pleta locks down yet another kill as Beryl just watches on as his Kalista explodes.
Infernal is amazing. Okay.
Oh, Beryl looking for the opportunity here. Pop Blossom that is such a dead Taliyah. Taliyah has not been this dead in a really long time, as now Rascal dives forward, and Pyoshik is going to do the same thing. Going to make sure that they keep the odds in their favor as KT. They just take the kill. They will move on. I'm not sure. Well, now, Perfect is going to find himself a Gnar. Doesn't quite get the stun onto Rascal here, but he's just hitting him and throwing ice cubes around. Rascal is in a lot of trouble. The Hyper Proc going to come on through there. Not enough to get the last bit of the kill, as he just mounts up again, and Valor will be able to deliver Rascal to relatives. Another Chains of Corruption does go wide there, as Pleta, maybe not with his eye in at this point in time, but does manage to at least land the Q. There is that. As Yahoo not going to find it. The walking tactic used once again.
I hate that walking tactic.
It's so powerful.
Valdez hates it too when champions walk. It denies action.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is the wrong Nico.
Weaver's Wall is very dangerous here for KT. They need to play around it, respect it.
Yeah, and there the Chains of Corruption are finally going to land, but this time Fate's Call is going to respond immediately. You mentioned the Weaver's Wall. That is a single-man ultimate, but maybe it's just going to work out as Beryl locks down that kill. Teddy is flashing away because the power was unleashed.
Very quickly, like a lot of other AD carry supports will do, as Perfect has his bar.
Yeah, he's looking for an opportunity here as the flash out of the way of the Gnar, and now Sponge comes in. Teleport is going to come forward, but I just don't know whether he's going to be here in time. That wallop, though, is going to save him, and now BDD looks for the scatter, doesn't get it because the safeguard gets Sponge away, as DRX wanting to try and keep their playoffs hopes alive. As that cute little kick out from Sponge, but he's going to get Gnarred into the wall, and now Beryl, he's going to turn up once again. The Gnar looking like he might survive as the Pop Blossom onto 2. Perfect, able to find the Hyper Procs. That flash was amazing to get out of the way of the blind, and now Sponge, he cannot close in on this. Safeguard finally comes in, but there he is with the fadeaway, and it's a double kill for Beryl. Give Perfect the POG, just lock it in right now.
You can't do it. You can't get me.
You can't get him. You can't get him. Well, they weren't even trying to get him to have a look.
Try again.
Oh yeah, and that might just get the Baron. Rascal cannot tank up this turret, even though it is very, very low on its last legs, you could say, as the Ignite ticking down. Are they just not going to kill him and lose Baron?
Yes.
Are they not going to kill him? No,
yes.
no.
I think that might happen. Is Rascal's flying over as fast as Valor can carry him.
Well, the Weaver's Wall is going to break things apart. As you can see, the Baron is going to go down exceptionally. It's stolen! What?
Yeah, who gets it done? Rascal is going to die for it.
Yeah, well, he might. Well, we'll just have to see. He's the most important member to have Baron. So getting that kill, really, really huge for KT. But, why?
How?
Yeah, when it had an under-smiteable amount of health.
5
health.
5 health.
Whoa.
And yeah, the reaction here is...
The Drake is going to be secured by Pureshik. That is Cloud Soul now available. As the Wind Becomes Lightning connects onto Teddy. There is the Scat of the Week as well. Wallop doesn't connect, but the Snare, everything max range, and BDD flashes in. He'll be able to eat up the ultimate from Teddy, but yeah.
Part of speech? I don't know.
I beg your pardon?
It's not pronouns.
Proper nouns?
No, I don't know what it is.
All right, well, that is a dead Rascal.
Rascal's dead.
Rascal is dead. And Rascal is the prop of our first series.
Yeah, and I was also...
All right, Pleta might be dead right now as Pop Blossom onto Teddy. He can't catch a break, can he? It's just really not working out. The bottom lane is eradicated.
I think, Atlas, the question about can they play this way out, where's the front line, where's the tanks? You just need to play around space, you need to play around Weaver's Wall, and if you lose control for just 1 second, you're doomed as...
And you need to get picks as well as Rascal on that flank angle like you were talking about. Deft is just bouncing around the fight. There is the Ren to lock up the kill, and he survives somehow. Fate's Call comes on in. That's going to make sure that the Nico lives as well, and Yahoo not going to be able to do anything here. Way making his way out of base. Teddy wishing.
You know, Yahoo makes a decision there with Rascal. Maybe they can get him. They cannot. They don't have enough vision. As meanwhile, Pleta.
So Pleta was just found and eliminated. It was purple champions facing off against one another. The one with the bow and arrow, not quite as strong as the one with 1,000,000 orbs circling them, ignoring gravity.
Oh, was it control word? I thought it was a minion.
No, he was just being a control word. It was like on the minimap, the biggest... Oh, okay, there's a jump scare, but immediately... You can see Pureshik able to get the Crescent Guard out, and that means that he was the one that could actually face check. If you're actually going to put your body in there, you want to be Pureshik in this game, as Scat of the Week is going to connect onto the very fast Quinn, and she's dead. She's extremely dead. BDD going to go golden immediately afterwards, as Beryl doesn't quite find too much there with the Pop Blossom.
It's 2 flashes, though, on the immobile carries here.
And there's only, the Elder Drake is now up again. The flash forward from Beryl and the dive in. This Syndra is doing way too much damage right now. Or maybe the health bar of the Varus is just far too small. The Hui is going to fit into that boat as well as Sponge looks to try and hold the minion wave.
Clean final game in this series. Sponge alone isn't going to get it done. Rascal's going to come and watch. As the Baron buff is still active, and that should be it.
Yeah, Bouncy Castle going to come on through here as Rascal just wants a last hurrah, trying to get a couple of kills if he can, but he's not going to be able to. The Nexus goes down, and KT! And Yahoo showing us both sides to the Talia coin as well.
Yeah.
The Talia that doesn't really find too much, and the Talia that was absolutely pivotal.